right, welcome everyone to our YThrive Home workout. My name is Irina. I will be your coach today. Today we're going to work on our core. So it is pretty intense workout, but you can make it as intense as you want to because we will be going for time. And you just can slow down. We don't go for repetitions, and I will coach you how to go with options as well. So we're going to start with our warm-up. We're going to start with the wrist circles, just going one way, and then we'll move opposite direction. And then let's switch to the big arm circles to the back. And then arm circles to the front. From here, we're going to get to the floor. I'll go on the side profile. So you're going to set up your tabletop position where your wrists are under your shoulders, knees under the hips, and we'll do cat and cow stretch for our back. Working a little bit on mobility, so you arch your back up and then round it up and look up. Try not to stress your neck. So this movement is going to grow to sitting back in the child's pose and then leaning forward. So we're also getting some stretch in our wrists. Just pointing you to where we're going, so going forward. And if you have any wrist issues, you can just go on your fist, or you can use a bench or a table or any piece of furniture for this movement. We'll just go for a few more. And we're going to let this movement grow a little bit. So you're going to step all the way, pushing your knee to the outside and sitting back in the child's pose. Again, step and push. So make sure you're not stepping here. You're going to step all the way to your wrists, opening up our hips. So we'll just be going back and forth. This movement can grow into the down dog or upside down V. So you're sending your hips up and then stepping wide, sending your hips up, step. From here, we're going to step our feet forward. So you're keeping your knees bent. So this is our mobility squat. I will go this way. So you're pushing your knees out. If you can, you have your hands on the floor. You're going to straighten your legs and get down. Again, you don't have to touch the floor. If it feels comfortable just to stay here, you stay there. So we're almost done with our warm-up. Just one more thing to do. Let's slowly roll all the way up, and we're going to do some inchworms or walkouts. So you can step your feet wide, you're walking all the way, and put your knees down. If you wish, you add a push-up, coming all the way up, reach, and bend over, come to the plank. Knees can go down. We're still going with the warm-up, so no need to push really hard here. How about a couple more? And last one. All right, so you should be all feel nice and warm. We're going to head to our workout. So what we're going to do today, we do have 7 exercises. First round, we're going to go for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Every single exercise will take 2 minutes in between. And then our second round will go for 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. So we're going to increase our intensity a little bit. So when we work on our core, so it's not just working on those abdominal muscles. Our core is all the way from the hip to the shoulder. So you'll also feel some work in the legs, in your glutes, in your shoulders, and of course in your front and back core. We are going to start with the legs. Our first exercise is reverse lunge. We're going to step our right foot back and bring our right knee up. If this is too much, just stepping in, and then we'll do the other side. So let's get started. We will be going for 30 seconds. Get ready, set, and go. Just staying on this right side. So we're also training our balance here, but if this feels too much, you can always step in. You don't have to go very low, but if you want a little bit more challenge, you touch the floor and you bring your knee up. We're not using much of equipment here, so we only have another 10 seconds to go before our 15-second break. And now we can take our break, shake your legs out. We'll go for another 30 seconds on the other side. So this time, our left foot will be stepping up, stepping back, and bringing our left knee up. Okay, our 15 seconds are up. Let's get back to work. So lunge and bring this knee up. Heading for our 30-second round. Already on second exercise of 7. You can see I'm a little wobbly here. And our balance is a lot of core. Just a great thing to have. Especially on the winter days. Not on the winter days when it's wet outside, but training our muscles to catch us when we fall. So a few more before we head to the next exercise. All right, shake your legs out. We're going to head to the floor. You have 15-second break. I'm just showing you what we're doing. So we're going to the plank. You can go here, you can put your knees down, and then we're just going to tap our shoulders. Okay, get ready and go. So choose your option. It's making sure your hips are not all the way up, or you're not shifting all the way forward, but staying in a straight line. Again, drop your knees whenever you need to, if you need to. 15 seconds left. Another option is to go a little wider, so that somewhere in between putting your knees down and staying in the full plank. All right, we're done with this one. We're going to stay on the floor, and we will be working our posterior chain, which is the back side of the body. That's another 5-second breather, and you can watch me. So we'll be heading to the bridge. We'll go for 30 seconds. So ready, and go. So make sure you're squeezing your glutes here. But quite often we work with our hamstrings. But to protect our lower back and to avoid injuries, we need to make sure we're squeezing our glutes. Your other option is to do one leg bridge, and you can also add the arm reach. It's another 10 seconds to go. Or you can mix and match. And done. So we're still staying on the floor. We are heading to the push-up. So it's similar position as your plank. So you can do a push-up, and then you can sit back. So this will be our animal push-up. So see how when I'm sitting back, my knees are still floating. If this is too much and you want your knees down, you do a push-up here and sit back. So let's go for our 30 seconds. Push-up and sit back. Or you have your floating knees, do a push-up, sit back. So lots of core. You feel it in your arms and your shoulders, in your core muscles. Going at your own pace. If it takes you a little bit less repetitions, that's okay. You know, all you need to do is just to keep going. All right, so this one is done. So we're still staying on the floor. So this time we're going to lay all the way flat. We're going to reach our arms, lengthen our spine, and we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg, and thinking of lengthening the spine, not reaching high, but lengthening. Ready, set, go. So just reach, feeling this work in the lower back. And keep going, almost halfway through. If this feels too easy, this is your other option. So I'm going to go for 15 seconds like that with those flutter kicks. Keep going for 10 seconds. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. 15-second break, we're on the 7th exercise. Again, if you take your break, I'm showing you where you're going. Still with the plank position, we're heading to the mountain climber. No need to bring the knee all the way, no need to run. You can even just lift your toes. You can put your knees down at any point if you need to. Take a break if you need to. Ready and go for 30 seconds. Keep breathing. We're almost done our first round. Halfway. Again, you can choose another option at any point. Keep going. It's only 10 seconds. We got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. So first round is done. You can pause this video, take a 2-minute break, and then we'll do it again. All right, it was a nice 2-minute break, but now we're back to work, and our second round is going to be longer. So we're going to work for 40 seconds this time and take a 20-second break. So we're going to start where we started before. So let's get ready, set, and go. So right foot back and right knee up. So you may want to pace yourself because we are staying here 10 seconds longer. And you're already tired after our first round. So we are almost halfway through. We have 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Just another 10 now. That was a short 20 seconds. And we'll go side profile so you can see me better. Woo. All right, legs are on fire now. We're taking our 20-second break. So keep it walking. We're going to get our left side to the same state as our right. So we're going to start in 5 seconds. So set your feet, hips width apart. Ready, and let's go for this 40 seconds. Now on the other side. We're getting to halfway point. And here it is, 20 seconds left. I'm really starting to feel it in my legs. Keep going, 10 seconds. We're all in this together. YThrive Home. I'm here. And let's take a break. So from here, we're heading to the floor. And this is where we're going to spend the rest of our workout. So we're going to get to our planks. Still have another 5 seconds. Just a reminder, you can go here. We're tapping our shoulders. If that feels too much for the second round, that's okay, just to hold it. Ready, and let's go. If you're starting to notice your hips are going up, this is a no-no. You just better drop your knees down to protect your back and to protect your shoulders. Take a break if you need to. We're almost there. 10 seconds left. We're already in our third exercise. And let's take a break. So if you need to, you can just sit in the nice child's pose for a nice stretch. And then we're going to get to our sunny side, getting into the bridge. Make sure you walk your feet a little closer to your bum. Getting there, choosing your option. We're going for 40 seconds. Just a reminder, go, go, go with me. So this is your option number one. You can also alternate your legs, or you can add this arm reach. You can have your knee bent, you can have your legs straight, you can mix and match. We're more than halfway now, and making sure we're squeezing our glutes, working on those muscles. This last 5 seconds. And bring it up a little bit. And done. All right. Let's take our 20-second break, and then we'll be heading to our push-ups. So the animal push-ups, again, just showing you an option. You're taking your break. So if you need to for the second round, feel free just to keep your knees down, and I'll go through both options. Let's get set and go. Push up, sit back. Push up, sit back. Pace yourself. There's our 40 seconds. And if your knees are up, this is when you're sitting back. Keep them floating, keeping our back straight, feeling all this work everywhere. You know, shoulders, arms, chest, core, legs, everything is working. We're already at 30 seconds. Just extra 10. Take your options if you need to. And let's take a break. Just pause here. So next exercise, we'll be laying all the way down, working on our lower back. Have another 10 seconds to breathe. Okay, let's get set. And remember, you have your options here. So let's set our arms and legs. Ready, and go. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthening our spine. Also make sure once you know the movement, you're not bringing your head up. You're looking at the floor. You're staying in parallel line and not stressing your neck. Again, if you're ready for a little more, let's get to those kicks. And you feel it a little more in your glutes as well, but also thinking of lengthening the spine. 5 seconds left. And let's take a break, sit back, and then our last exercise will be our mountain climbers. Last 40 seconds of work before we head to mobility and stretching. So I'm going to start in 5. Let's get ready, get into your plank, set and go. Here's your mountain climber. And again, it's a high intense exercise, so just make sure you can breathe through it. But also make sure you're pushing hard. because this is our last exercise for today's workout. Drive your knees a little higher if you can. Almost halfway. 15 seconds left. Go, go, go. Last 10. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay, so let's take a little break before we head to our stretch. Grab some water. We are going to stay on the floor to start. We kind of will be doing same things we were doing at the beginning. So since we are on the floor, let's just sit on our heels and rotate through our wrists. Same thing we were doing at the very, very beginning, but this time we're starting to warm down, to slow down our heart rate and bring our muscles back to the stage when we're started. Except we're a little stronger every single time we do those workouts. Let's get to our cat and cow stretch. Tabletop position, looking up. By this time, you should start feeling it's a little easier to breathe. Then again, we'll sit back and forward. Just keep rocking forward and back. So at the very end of our stretch, we're going to hold our stretches a little longer, so we're not going to move. So we're going to step our right foot forward. Notice how it is near my hands. And then I'm pushing my knee to the outside. And if you can, you get as low to the floor as you can. You can go on your elbows. If you have super tight hips, as I do, you probably won't be able to get to the floor. Nothing wrong with that as long as you feel the stretch. So let's head to the other side. So your other foot steps forward, a little bit on diagonal, and then again. And you might notice your one side is a little bit more mobile than the other. And this is how we are. And then from here, we're going to get to this mobility squat. And again, we're just holding it. So you may want to just shift side to side. If this is too far for you, that's okay to stay, or it feels comfortable. And then making your way up. Let's reach all the way up, lengthening our back. Lower your arms down. And we are done. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Irina.